About 2 years, I took a camping trip and went to the local hot springs. When we got there, my mom and I went into our respective change rooms, changed, and then headed to the hot springs. My mom closed her eyes, sat back, and just relaxed. All around, there were these couples doing couple things that should be done in private. There were a few kids swimming in the hot springs, a little bit of people talking here and there, and then there was me. So, sitting there without my phone, I got bored pretty fast. Since I'm usually with stimulation for most of the day, my brain was thinking like, yo, where's the entertainment, bro? We need something to actually keep ourselves occupied. And I assume that you watching the video know about games like Chopsticks, Rock, Paper, Scissors, or Wavelength, but those all require 2 players. I had just myself. So I started to quiz myself on random game facts. I called it Memory Trivia. For example, I think I did Clash Royale, and I would ask myself question, okay, can I name 15 skeleton cards, or can I name 25 4 elixir cost cards? And if you don't play the game, that probably makes no sense, but I'll explain what the game is further in the video. I did this the whole time in the hot tub playing this memory game, and you may be thinking, oh, since you're playing the game all this time, you didn't get a chance to relax? Well, I actually did. It's nice to go through your memory and kind of recollect scraps of information that you thought you forgot. And the feeling of remembering something that you thought you once forgot is so satisfying. The reason I'm telling you this story is because eventually, not if but when, you're going to be without your phone for an extended period of time, like 1 or 2 hours, you're going to need to know how to entertain yourself. And this little game that I'm going to teach you how to play by yourself, it's going to be really, really fun and keep you entertained and make the time fly past and not even seem like you've waited that long. Imagine you're on a car with your family going on a road trip or somewhere, super long journey, and you forget to pack your phone charger. When you go on your phone to start playing games, turns out that your phone only has like 2% left, so it dies super fast. Now you got a 5 to 6 hour maybe car ride with nothing except you and your mind. What are you supposed to do? But you remember that you watched this video right here and are able to create your very own game. Okay, so the first step is to pick a topic that you want to quiz yourself on. This should be something that you are relatively familiar with and that is semi-difficult. For example, hockey teams, or a video game that you really like. Anything that has a lot of information and that you're familiar with and that you have sort of subconscious information about. Next step would be to set a number that you want to go for. If you remember a lot of stuff about the topic, then aim for a high number such as 15 or 20. Or if you don't know a lot about the topic, or if you don't remember a lot about the topic, then set yourself a low number like 5. And finally, decide on what you want to remember. For the sports teams, this could be all their numbers, or their last names, or I don't know, their goals or whatever. For the video game, this could be all the video game characters, the story, all the items or something like that. Anything. I'll give you an example. Let's say that you choose your topic to be your school, and the number you choose is 10, and the number or the goal that you have is to try and remember your teacher's first names or whatever. So then you'd go one by one, thinking about all the teachers that you know, trying to remember their first names. And it could be a little bit tricky, but it's going to get you thinking. And it's going to be really satisfying when you finally say, dang, that was her name. Or, dang, I remember him now. Couple this game with some snacks and drinks, woof, time's going to breeze by. You'll be really surprised at what you're able to remember if you sit there and think for a while. Plus, this game also helps you with your memory and remembering things. If you like this video, consider checking out my channel and subscribing. I post weekly and I'm sure there's something you'll love. That's all for this video. See you soon.